The Biden administration announcing it is canceling student loans for nearly 80,000 Americans. This comes as the president tries to gain momentum while campaigning for a second term. Connor Hansen has more from New York.
President Biden says 78,000 firefighters, teachers, nurses, and other public service workers will have their student debt canceled, nearly $6 billion in total. The administration has now forgiven student loans for almost 4 million Americans.
President Biden has felt very strongly about wanting to relieve the burden of this debt.
The Department of Education says changes were made to an existing program for public workers that was overly complicated and restrictive. Canceling student debt on a large scale was a key part of Biden's 2020 campaign, although the Supreme Court struck down his attempt last June. The latest announcement comes after Biden's multi-state campaign swing out west, promoting his economic agenda.
It's about being able to look your kid in the eye and say, honey, everything's going to be okay. Well, that's what we're working on.
But not everyone thinks canceling debt is the best way to move the economy forward, as the national debt has climbed to more than $34 trillion.
I mean, what is the rationale, and how is it sustainable? We're just doing it now, just this year, just this administration. What about the future administrations? And what does it say to students who want to go get an education? Maybe I'll have to pay, maybe I won't. I mean, what kind of responsibility does that teach you as a young adult?
The Biden administration says some of those public workers will start to receive emails next week. And despite the recent Supreme Court decision, the president hopes to find more ways to cancel student debt. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox News.